Alright, so this is kind of a long time coming. I got Rainbow Six Siege, or Six Siege from Mythic Games. I backed it in the Kickstarter, the Smooth Operator, All In Pledge, or whatever the hell it was. And, if you want to look into the history of Mythic Games and what happened in, I guess, from about 2020 till 2024, uh, they kind of collapsed under some really bad decisions and a combination of inflation and pandemic related logistics. But the TLDR of it is that we all paid for the game and we paid for whatever we paid for in the Kickstarter, and it already started off with pretty high shipping comparable to other Kickstarters, and that may have been because some of those shipping costs were being covered by games previously on Kickstarter because things were going so well up until that point. But then the logistics changed and things got expensive and slow, and so people that were running Kickstarters had to increase the shipping. So it was kind of a sticker shock when it got to the end of the Kickstarter and you got to the pledge manager and saw what your shipping costs were. But then to add, I don't know, to add to it, to add to the difficulty of the situation, Mythic was running the company in such a way that the next Kickstarter paid for the previous Kickstarters, at least partially or fully or whatever. But the point was, the well was running dry, and the Kickstarters were getting less and less revenue, and therefore, to get some of their games, you had to give more money. And if you didn't give more money, and this is a year after, all the money was collected from the Kickstarter and the pledge manager, you basically had to kick in, what was it, 150 bucks more, and then you got your game, and we eventually did get our game. And for the people that didn't, I'm pretty sure they didn't get their game. And it was supposed to go to retail. And one of my distributors asked me about it, and I said, no, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. But then, as far as I know, it never materialized at retail because just before it would have, or just after, Mythic declared bankruptcy, and by that point they'd sold off a lot of their IPs, and Rainbow Six isn't one of their IPs. That was a licensed thing, so I very much doubt there will be any more to this game. Whether that's more of product being made, probably 0% chance, and continuation of the game, like extra seasons or whatever the expansions are. Again, probably 0%. So this is probably one of the rarest games to find, because I don't know how many people kicked in the extra money to get it, but it wasn't the amount. I would say it was less than half of the people that backed it. I don't know. Maybe somebody let me know. I don't actually know for sure, just based on what I saw on the comments on their Kickstarter. Anyway, that's a long intro into a box opening, so we're gonna get into Six Siege. I gotta lift this giant box up over without hitting my glass of water. So it's not heavy, it's just awkward. I mean, I guess it's a little heavy, but not much more heavy than, say, Gloomhaven or anything like that. Like I said, I haven't opened it at all. I don't know if you can see this, but there's some damage to the box. I think that was in shipping now. Pretty sure this has just been sitting in the basement the whole time, so I don't think that I did that. There's also this other thing where I realized I was watching a video, and I think it was the King of... I'm messing up the playmat now. The King of Average said sometime in the summer in one of his videos, he's like, well, at least if you had your game codes, you could have recovered some of your money. And I'm like, wait, what? And so the game codes were digitally delivered in April, and I didn't see it in my inbox. And then the information from Mythic Games was, at the time, to check your spam folder, but then the Google spam folder only keeps things for 90 days. And it was September or late August by the time I saw that. So if it was there, it was long gone. And then I messaged Mythic, and about 2 weeks later, they declared bankruptcy. So I guess I'll probably never get the game codes. It'd be nice to be able to sell those to, to recover that extra little bit that they charge me. So I'll open top here. So anyway, that's the, I guess, drama that surrounded this game, and why, if you're watching this and wondering why you can only buy it on eBay from, basically the secondary market, and you can't buy it at retail, or there's not going to be another Kickstarter or whatever, that's the reason why. So, let's dump its guts out. Alright, so, packing materials. This is probably the dice board. This is the dice package. We'll open up that, see what that is. Could be the laser. Some of the maps here. And that's, I think, the thing that they thought. I think they were going to do like extra seasons and more maps, later in the future. Maybe. To understand things. Let's do that there. Alright. So these are probably the little packs of miniatures for the game. We'll open up that, figure out what that is. So like I said, I did the smooth operator all in pledge, so I don't think there's anything that I'm missing. Let's hope that it was all properly shipped, because I didn't check it immediately, and by this point it's probably too late. I mean, it was probably too late even before it's shipped. If you're missing something, it's possible that Mythic would be able to send you stuff before that, but now that it's in bankruptcy, and I don't know whether they've cleared their bankruptcy, or maybe, did I see a video from King of Average saying something about that? Let me know in the comments where they are. Alright, let's see if I can reach in here. This last little box. This is probably the main box. So now, get rid of the big box. Down there. Place to put things in. So that's the main board game. This is, okay. Yeah. So put that there. Throw that up over there. I guess we'll see what this is. This is just some miniatures. So we'll move that over here. Oh, these are, I think there was an extra, package to get physical objects that weren't cardboard. So it's like pool table and couch, and I guess we'll open this up and show you the quality of that stuff at least. So this is a bookshelf desk type thing. There's a couch. And what else? Oh, there's a safe. Alright. And this is, what was that? Oh, broken wall. So, it's pretty good quality stuff. So I think that was, like I said, an extra little package. I don't know, let's put this on the wrong way. So that one? Nope. How did this go on? Nope. I don't get what's going on here. Oh. Is it over here? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's throw this back in there. So of course, now I don't have a sealed copy, which probably is worth more money. I did check out eBay this morning, and I don't know that the premium on this that they're selling for, from what I can tell. I I don't know if people are making much of a profit after eBay fees and shipping at all by having this rare game. I think the stink of the what happened with the Kickstarter is still in the game, despite the fact that you're not buying these. You're buying these from people who backed it. You're not buying them from Mythic itself, but I don't know. So this is what? So these are all the tokens and markers and stuff. Was this an extra pack as well that I added in the pledge manager? So long ago, I don't remember. This is probably the laser, so let's take a look at that. I was excited about that. I did, obviously now that I have a store, I did get some lasers that are line of sight lasers, because I've always wanted them for HeroClix, and they are helpful also in, it's called Warhammer. There's no battery in it. That's usual. No, I've only got some AA batteries over here. I'm pretty sure this takes AAA. No, this takes like a watch battery. So I gotta go buy me a watch battery. Or take one out of my other lasers. Anyway, it's branded, it's nice, it's small, it's black. It's cool. I like it. Let's see. What is this? These are probably neoprene. This is something called Ace. Oh, this is... I think these are images of the skins in the game. It'd be really nice, and I'm going to open this now just to see. It'd be nice if... I just moved the camera. Sorry about that. It'd be nice if the codes were also in here. It's unusual. When I was first selling stuff on eBay, I started selling codes to secret layers, and just so that I would have a tracking number and it'd be easier if there were any disputes or whatever, because a lot of time the biggest scams are usually on online codes. So basically I would send them via messages what their code was, but then I would also mail it to them with tracking. And these images don't have their codes on them, if these were the skins that were in the game, as far as I can tell. So these are just like little mini posters. I mean, it's cool and all, but something I probably don't really care all that much about. I mean, they're quite rare, but again, I mean, and they might be pre-AI images. I wonder. Anyway, I don't. Since they don't have the codes on them, I don't particularly care. Stop hooking my foot around that camera there. Anyway, I'll do the neoprene matte last, so I can roll it out once all this stuff is off the board. So this is the dice bag. So there's a set of dice in here. The dice bag isn't anything special. It's some sort of nylon, I think. Very thin. It's branded, but I mean, it's okay. It's not a terrible dice bag. It's hard to make a terrible dice bag, but Let's see what's next. This is a dice tray, but I would have thought it would have been more rigid than this. It's also made of it's made of neoprene. Alright. Or some sort of stretchy neoprene-like thing. I mean, it'll do, but I thought it was going to be more rigid for rolling dice. It's probably fine. It's easier to transport, you know, so that's cool. Um, it's it's softer, so it'll be less noisy, but you kind of I think one of the big things for someone getting a dice tray is they want it to have a special acoustic sound to rolling dice, right? That's why wooden ones are the most sought after because of the sound they make. Metal ones, you know, depending on what you're doing, maybe you want the sound of metal, of a metal dice tray, of metal dice on a metal dice tray. Like, I don't know. Anyway, the dice tray is okay, but I was expecting it to be more rigid. I don't think we need to open up any of these maps. I'll just show you kind of what they look like. They're good images. I have a Batman game as well, and these are similar. And of course, they come with like tokens on the back, punch-up tokens that are specific to that map. So, yeah, the map kits are pretty good. Let's see. We'll open up these first, just to see the quality of the miniatures. I'm not sure if I'll open all of them. So this is year one. I'll leave the other years closed just to see what the miniatures look like. So like I said, I was right. Yeah, there was a year one, year two, year three. So, there's not likely to be any continuation of whatever this season idea was for the expansions. Do they have all different characters in every season? Jacqueline Ying, Zofia. Yeah, but why? I mean, if these are, year one, year two, year three, are they just all new recruits? But why not have continuing characters? I don't know. I'd like to see, some of the characters continue. Anyway, so there's stickers. That explains what's in it and what this is, and gives you some credits. These are tokens, punch-up tokens. These are their character cards. Some more character cards. And then these. And they have blue bases and orange bases. I'm assuming that's, one player is blue, one player is orange. I didn't actually look into how the game plays, so all this time I haven't bothered. Because I like to figure it out just before I play it. Because if I'm not going to play it for like 2 years, looking up how to play it isn't really going to be all that helpful. And really, it's more going to annoy me because I don't have time to play it. And I'm looking up. So I think that was one of the ones that was a skin. So these are pretty good quality. Let's see if we can find a cool one. This guy's pretty cool. He's got a nice big gun. I'm not wowed by the quality. It's just, that's what I would expect from miniatures. Right? So, that's what the miniatures look like for the game. And, there's extra little plastic, I guess, fire. So if you've got Darth Vader and you want to keep him away, am I right? You know. So now, I will attempt to pack this up again. So these character bits were over here. These character bits were over here. This thing went on top. Oh wait, no. This went up there. Oh wait. Ha, that's right. These things were on top of the plastic, so. Probably making this more complicated than it needs to be. Then that one on there. Oh. This sticker is one on there, and then this, and that, and then it all goes in a box to be put away for years until I can find, maybe maybe sometime this year I might find time to play it with my nephews or even some friends. Alright, so I don't need to open up all these, but we'll take a look at what's on the covers of them. Jackal, Ying, Zofia. So, let's see. Do you see any duplicates from different years? What year? Sorry, what year is this in? Year 4 and year 5? Yeah, year 5. Alright. So, I've not seen any duplicates. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what Siege is. Maybe this is based on something that happens in the storyline of it, or this is based on, because it's an online game, so maybe this is based on like what I don't know what the best characters were in each year. I don't know. Anyway, somebody let me know why these are all different characters in each different year and not persisting, and no one's persisting throughout. Let's see. Alright. Now we'll get into, I guess this is 0. Sorry, I gapped it a little bit there. There's a little sticker on the back. I wonder what that is. So there's a QR code to link to the FAQ, and this is a special operator of some kind. He's got some gadgets with him. What else? I don't know what's special about 0, but he's got his own little character card. He's got his own little punch out and his own little miniature. So let's take a look at that. I mean, the fact that he's all separated from everybody else makes him important. Was he a I forget, was he an unlocked? He's got a lot more detail to a degree than the other characters. I like his pose. And he's got his base. And, alright. So that's 0. Let me know in the comments what's so special about 0. So. Interesting. So, do the other ones have that little... No, they didn't. Oh wait, they did. Huh. I guess I'll have to look into that later. Yeah, there's just this little foily sticker on the back of the boxes for those miniatures, and I wonder what that is. Oh, these are... It's all the same number, so I don't know. Made in China. It's quite heavy, so there's probably a lot of miniatures in here. Let's see. It says it takes 60 minutes. It's 14 plus, ages 2 to 4. No, sorry, 2 to 4 players. Yeah, ages 2 to 4. That makes total sense. Hopefully, the rules for this are better than the Batman rules. I don't think it was. It was a different company that did the Batman game, but those were overly. The rules were not well explained, and all the little icons on the board game. It was hard to find what each of those icons meant within the context of the game. So hopefully the Mythic does a better job at that. Let's take a look at this. So environment. So it jumps into explaining what things are, which is fine. How to set up. Really, you should start with, what do symbols mean? Right? In addition to, when you're in the part where they're explaining, how to use the thing that the symbol means, you should have it all separated. I mean, maybe there's another book, but I don't know. It should be at the very beginning of the book, and unless there's so many symbols that it's its own little thing. So I'm not seeing it here. This is showing a lot of different symbols, but again, I don't know. Hopefully, it's better at that than the Batman game. So this is Mission Guide, which probably won't have that. And that's the thanks for buying the game. This is a breakdown of what you can do in turn. That's good. That's good. Again, I'm not seeing. This is showing some symbols, but I'm guessing there's a lot more symbols. Okay. So this is for both players. And then this shows you how to put on standees that represent objects. This is a poster of all the different characters, I guess. Yeah. That's probably handy for, I guess, assembling your team. Some stickers for the standees. This is all their character cards. This is punch-outs representing, room things and conditions and whatever. This is the map. This is probably the first set of, before I open up those. It's got some nice little metal cubes. I always like my little cubes. It's got the bases and more dice. What's this? Some sort of thing to hold something, I think. And these are like Google map locations. That's pretty cool. Let's see what's in here. Oh, standee bottoms, that's good. Cameras. I like that. That's cool. Little cameras. And this thing is your tactical inventory. And it's got this nice little recessed area to put in whatever the thing, like your your grenades and your bulletproof camera. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like what's included in this. Alright, so we'll move that over here for now, and we'll open up these miniatures and see what they look like. There's a lot more than the other. The other box was roughly the same size, but there was just an addition. I like these right away. What are they? They are gas canisters, are they? I don't know. I ship gas canisters in my truck. I've never seen gas canisters like this. Someone tell me what they're supposed to be. Are they like giant lights for a theater? I don't know. Or maybe they do represent gas canisters. They kind of look like gas canisters. They got a little gauge there, right? It tells you the pressure. But they're way too thin for gas canisters. They, like all three of them together, are about as thick as gas canisters like that usually are. I've never seen gas canisters that thin. But maybe they do exist, so let me know. I ship a lot of different gas canisters. I'm a truck driver, so and there is a company that I ship to that specifically has pressurized, sells pressurized gases of all kinds, and I bring their return canisters. So I've seen a lot of it. I've, water treatment plants. These guys aren't fitting in anymore. That's the only problem when you take these out. You never know how to get them back in. I like this guy with the shield. Right. And all these miniatures are also useful for role-playing games that you might have. So that's good to know. I don't know what this disc gun is. Someone should tell me. Do I see anything else really cool? This guy's got some object that isn't normal. Is this some sort of magnetic gripping device? I don't know. There's cool little guys, cool little poses. This guy's he's using some sort of tracking device or camera. This is just a big 6. That is cool. What's this? This is just the hell is this? Like a 2-pound bar, weight. And then some barriers, more flames. I don't know what this. This is like the amber barrier from the TV show Friends, if you ever watched that. This is a gray version of that. Alright, that's a cool little mini pack. There's quite a few options in there. At this point, as a box opening, it's not that important because you can't get it at retail. So if you want to buy this game based on me showing you what's in it, you're going to eBay and buying it off someone who actually backed it. All right, so I guess we pack up this box again. Put the maps in first. Put this stuff in and then put the miniatures on top of it. I do like that this box wasn't terribly difficult to open or close. That it's not too tight, not too loose. I'll throw that down there for now. Alright, so what's this? This is... so that's the base game. So what's this? Is this the... this is probably just a box that oh yeah, because it's light. So this is just a box that you put everything into. It's the premium box for everything. So I probably am going to put everything into it, and I have one of those for what's it called, Terraforming Mars. So. I am interested to see what a premium box looks like for this, whether they're using foam or, oh god, now it's difficult because of how much taller this box is. It becomes more difficult to open it. Oh crap. Yeah. Because, like I said, it sucks the air in. You get this pressure thing going on. So, maybe if there's more stuff in it, it won't happen as much. But it's just that, if this is the box that you're using for everything, it's kind of annoying. And why is this? Yeah, it's difficult to get everything out. I wish it was a little bit more loosey-goosey. What's in there? I guess maybe once I'm not using these cardboard boxes, because I assume that inside is some sort of plastic vacuum form stuff. There, I got everything out. So, yeah, plastic vacuum form stuff. So, I'm gonna get rid of these boxes because I don't want to deal with that again. So that's what a premium box is. It's a very tight box that maybe over time loosens up. Here's open. And here's hoping that it's easier to open now that those cardboard boxes aren't pushing on the sides of the inner box. Does still seem pretty tight. Yeah. Is this a perfect square? Seems like it. I can already feel the air pushing back on it. But it does seem easier to open up and close once you take the cardboard out. So, maybe good job, Mythic. And yeah, this is a lot easier to open than it was before, but would I say it's easy? No. But maybe over time, like I said. And that's that. It's really nice printed. This feels like almost like it's electrical tape on top there. That's kind of cool. Too bad Mythic failed. But throw this there for now. Alright, like I said, we'll pull out this neoprene playmat thing. I don't think I have a knife. Should be a little entry point for this. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is a neoprene. Oh. It's not a neoprene mat. It's a mat. Yeah, it's upside down. I guess you put your stuff on top of it. I mean, cool. I mean, it's got sections for stuff, so I guess, yeah, the map goes in the middle. I don't remember whether I thought it was, you know, based on when I first purchased it, whether I thought I was getting an actual map printed on the neoprene, but that's not what this is. It's just a sort of game board. How do I fold it now? I guess it folds this way now. And this way and that way. I'm never good at folding things. But in any case, that's 6 Siege. And if this intrigued you, then let's look on eBay, so you can get yourself a copy. I mean, I assume, from what I understand, this is a really good game, and a really well-made game. And it's unfortunate that Mythic made the decisions that Mythic made, and that they're not there's not going to be a retail version. We're not going to see this again on Kickstarter. We're not going to get some more expansions for it. But, you can still get it now for cheap. And I don't foresee, based on, that it's quality. I don't foresee the price going down and either gradually ticking up over time or, once people catch on to the fact that this game doesn't exist anywhere, completely going wacko and basically then it becomes, if it was a little bit out of your reach now, and that's a lot out of your reach in the future. That's all I'm saying is that if this is the game you want, then yes, get it before it's gone. Because it will be. Because I don't think there's many people that have this. If you have it and you've played it, let me know in the comments. Your thoughts on it, how long you've had it, how long you've been playing it, and how many hours you can put into this and replay hours and that kind of stuff. Give me a little bit of a review. If you've got a channel that you already reviewed this, let me know. I'd like to see it. Yeah. And that's my box opening for 6 Siege, the board game.